I'm the Duke defensive coach. Yeah, I know who you are. I really didn't know who you was. But the name sound familiar to me. We chit-chatted. I tell you what, every time that gentleman sees me, that man sees me, he gives me a shoulder hug and always wants to know my family doing. You want to talk about a super nice guy.
Cool.
Spags. He is just
And that's
wonderful.
a defensive coach.
Yeah, he
That's what's
always comes up to me and, man, how you doing? And at Christmas time, those guys give me gifts.
Oh,
Can
that's
you
what's
believe
up.
that? I had, this was probably the year I had more gifts than any. They give me, gift cards and so, or, hey, what's your address? I want to send you this. What's this? What's your PayPal? Whatever, But man, you don't have to do that. So I'm just, this is wonderful just being here talking to you.
Right,
but I've
right.
got pictures of some of the trainers and coaches. I want to take them with me. And then I have a lot of people that are in the stands that are season ticket holders right where I work at. And they're always taking pictures and sending them to me. And it's just amazing opportunity to be right there. But kind of getting back to the players, when Chris Jones sees me, we became good acquaintance, and he just sees me, and he towers over me. So when he
He
comes out,
pretty tall. How tall is he?
I don't know, but he's taller than me. So he kind of looks over me. But when he sees me, it's just like his face lights up and gives me a big smile. Hey, how you doing? Frank Clark, I'm gonna miss him. He was one of the first ones.
Yeah.
I was.
Hopefully we get him back. We might. They
Well,
said we might.
It could be. I was one of the first ones he met when he first came, just like Spags. He comes up and says, hey, I'm Frank Clark. He had this little bitty car, big old guy. Okay? And, sometimes you just feel it's right. They didn't have the right credentials and everything. I just got here. I'm Frank Clark. I'm this and that. I said, okay. And I just had a feeling it was right. So we sit there and talk a little bit. And every time he sees me, and when my son Corey, small, when he played football, his number was number 55.
Oh, okay.
So when not that I call out to him, but when I'm going to speak to him, say, hey, number 55, because I told the story about my son playing football. He was 55. But there's so many trainers that come up and see me. Mark Donovan, wonderful guy. And you want to talk a really great guy. Clark Hunt and his family. Oh, my gosh. They got to be the nicest people in the world.
That's what's up.
They take time for the fans. Mark Donovan does too. And his children. And I can't think off the top of my head his son's name, but when they come out, they recognize me, they know who I am. And, hey, how you doing? They'll move on. Not no big conversations, but we make eye contact. They know who I am. And when his son came out this last time, he looked just like Lamar Hunt.
Oh, man.
Oh my! It was just deja vu, So when Clark was getting around the field, I said, going down back up into the stadium, underneath there, I said, Clark, he looks just like your dad. He said, I know.
Like reincarnation.
Yeah.
Huh?
And Clark Hunt's mom, she is just fantastic. She is just great. I appreciate her when she comes down that field. She's just as gracious as can be. And before the game, all the families usually come out. And you'll have Brittany come out, and sometimes she'll bring her children. Sometimes she don't. It really depends what the weather is. But we always make eye contact and a smile, and they'll move on, and they do what they do, and then they'll go back down, and there's a set of steps that go down on both sides of that 50-yard line tunnel. So I always try to make sure. Tiffany is really good about being down underneath, and I try to stay up on top. During that time to make sure people get down there safely, because the steps, you wet, slick, you can. But it's not the job that you just every time you go there you're starstruck. You've been there. I've been there long
So
enough.
many times to get used to it now.
I just tell people, hey, it's just another day.
It's just another day at the job.
They say, oh, you were Pat. It's just another day at the office. We'll make eye contact sometimes. We don't have to say hi, how you doing, but we know each other's there. And then I usually try to hang down that tunnel when the first player comes out for warm-ups, and it is usually Patrick, and that's when I go up and make sure that nobody jumps over the wall or nobody gets crazy.
So you got a very, your job ain't no joke at all, because you
Not
got to
really.
make sure nobody. So how many times people had jumped on the field and done some crazy
Well,
stuff?
we have had that before. Now, Bill Burrow's brother, or I'm sorry, his son, he caught someone a couple years ago that ran into the field and he tackled him. Now, where I'm at, I got the chief sideline right in front of me, so nobody's going to jump there and run out the field. But I have had them jump over the wall to try to get up that tunnel when players are leaving.
Yeah, there's so many fans out there. Can't stop them all. Sometimes one of them might slip through the cracks.
And they've gotten down up that tunnel. I've had to chase them up there. That's happened a couple times, and bless them, chief security. They're right there too, and they're watching too. That's probably the heaviest guarded